Hi guys. Sorry if I'm talking low, like my whole family's asleep. Today's gonna be a different video. I don't know how to start this. Normally when I do more serious videos, I don't wear makeup. I look kind of like this, even though this is what I look like most days. But yeah. I just want to start with, this isn't like for views, this is to help someone. Because I wish there was a video like this to help me. Sorry if any of this triggers you, or if you're just gonna leave a mean comment. You can just click off. Yeah, I feel like also this is a topic that like isn't talked about and should be, which is like teen depression and anxiety, because 20% of teens do have it. I feel like I'm talking really low, I'm sorry. And I feel like depression's important to talk about because I read online it was like every 100 minutes someone like takes their life as a teen. So yeah, I'm also going to talk about anxiety because 25% of teens experience that. And yeah, so basically this can be my like story, experience, whatever. God, I'm nervous. So basically I had a friend group who were not exactly the nicest to me, and from like 6th to like 8th grade I felt really bad about myself, like really bad. And about 8th grade it got really bad. I wanted to die basically. And so summer going into 9th grade, okay wait, no, let me start over. So in 8th grade I pretty much wanted to die, and I told this friend group, I told one of the people in that friend group that, and I feel like they didn't take it seriously, or they didn't think I was serious, I don't know. I mean, I don't blame them, because when I was telling them I was like smiling because I was trying really hard not to cry. But yeah, so basically I felt like they didn't take it seriously. This whole time that I told people this, they were all under the impression that my parents and my therapist knew. My therapist and my parents did not know I wanted to die, which I regret not telling them. So summer going into 9th grade, I pretty much dropped that friend group. I don't know if dropped is the right word. I pretty much left that friend group. And when I was leaving that friend group, I was like talking to people and I was like, okay, like I'm really gonna need people to hang out with, and I was kind of like, I'm gonna do this, can I hang out with you? And they were like, yeah. And then they never wanted to hang out with me, and it was pretty much, they just wanted to be school friends, if that makes sense. Anyways, I'm getting off topic, kind of. I don't know. Well, it's on topic. I don't know. So pretty much summer of going into 9th grade, I did not talk to anyone. I stayed inside, and I didn't do anything. I literally would just stay in my bed and like film videos and shit. 9th grade was like bad, but not bad. I started getting really bad anxiety, especially in one class. And literally in that class I would literally shake, and people would notice too. They'd look at me and they'd be like, are you okay? And I'd be like, nope. So pretty much that class triggered me so much. I literally wanted to die. I thought about like drinking bleach in that class, and it was just really bad. Pretty much fast forward to sophomore year, love that. I started getting really depressed, and I lost motivation to do like anything. I stopped filming YouTube videos. I wanted to quit prom. It was just really bad. Pretty much something happened, and I pretty much told my mom what I felt and just cried to her. And pretty much I told her how I like wanted to die. So then I had a panic attack at school like a week later, and I texted my mom basically saying like, I'm having a panic attack, I can't do this. And so she brought me, no, so my dad picked me up, and then both of my parents took me to a hospital that had a psychiatric emergency room thing. Yeah. So I basically went there and they like checked me. I told them what I felt and stuff. And while I was there, they like took my earbuds, my charger, the string on my hoodie, so I like couldn't kill myself and stuff. None of the doors had like locks on them. If you wanted to charge your phone, you had to like bring it to like this lady and she would charge it behind the desk. But yeah, pretty much I went there and oh my god, one of the like main lady there literally talked like this. And it was so annoying. But anyways, they decided to put me outpatient. What's it called? It's like a partial hospitalization, like outpatient thing. What's the word? I pretty much call it a day mental hospital. Even though it's not at a hospital, it's like at a building, but yeah. Also, I forgot to mention while I was at the emergency room, they did give me the option to go inpatient, which is like being like in the hospital, like sleeping there. And outpatient is pretty much your school hours at a certain like program, and then you can sleep in your bed at home and like still go to practices if you were like on a sport or something. So yeah. So the next day they enrolled me in it. So from Monday to Friday of this week, so for 2 weeks I was pretty much gone from school and I went to this program and it was really great. The first day I was there, it was pretty chill. We just like talked and there were like activities you had to do for like your mental health and there was a different topic every day. There was a lot of like group therapy, but I had to like talk to like a ton of therapists and like the like doctor there, and yeah. So then my second day there, which I met a lot of cool people there. Shout out to my little squad from there, but yeah. So pretty much second day there, this preteen, or I don't even think he's a preteen, I think he's a kid, brought in a lighter. Which, by the way, when you came in, they like had those like things that people use at airports to like check you for anything. So brought in a lighter. So pretty much after that, he like admitted he like was gonna try and burn down the building or something. I don't know. Pretty much after that, we couldn't have our jackets. We also couldn't have our phones while we were at this. They made us take off our shoes so they could check it and make sure we weren't hiding anything in them. It was just really annoying. All that happened. It was all good. We basically did like, again, like group therapy and like activities and stuff like that. And I feel like the first 2 days like did not help at all. But then the third day came and we had to get our blood drawn. I do not like getting my blood drawn. And I had like pretty much like an anxiety attack. The lady there had to hold my hand. It was so bad. But pretty much with them drawing my blood, which by the way, they did not draw little. They took like 3 vials, which are like pretty big. They like did test on my blood. And the lady I felt like was really kind of weirded out taking my blood just because she was like, your blood's like so healthy. Because a lot of the kids that were there...
Did you accidentally summon me?
Yes, I did. A lot of the kids that were there had like drug problems and stuff, like alcohol issues, and I didn't, I guess. But basically they took my blood and they ran tests on it. And what they found was, by the way, I was already taking Lexapro, which is like for like my anxiety, and then I don't know what the pill is called, but it's for depression. So I was taking those 2 pills already, so yeah. Oh, and after I admitted to my mom that I like wanted to die, she like took me to the doctor and got me like antidepressants. Forgot to mention that, but yeah. So then, where was I? So they drew my blood, and basically they ran tests on it, and what they found was I had a chemical imbalance in my brain. I cannot tell you what that chemical is because I don't remember, because they were using fancy words and I am not a doctor. But basically what they told me was when I'm extremely happy, I'm like really happy. Like when I'm high, I'm like really high. Not like weed, but like emotion, like happiness. Yeah. And then when I was sad, I was really sad. Like when I was depressed, it was bad. So basically they gave me a pill that I take now at night that, you know, kind of fixes that basically. And then, yeah. And then the 4th and 5th day, nothing really happened. I loved my group therapist. We also had a really awesome intern, and there was like a ton of interns that worked there, and it was just great. I also forgot to mention, the first day I was not at school, I ended up texting my best friend, and I just told her everything basically, and she gave the best response I could ask for. She is incredible. She knows who she is. I love you, bestie. But yeah. So pretty much, by the way, the anxiety medication I've been on for 4 years, and the depression medication was like for like a month before I got there. So yeah, it was really chill. We just did like, there were different topics every day, like I said. Like one would be like addiction, the other one would be like self-care, or like body image, or like depression, and like stuff like that. And pretty much I would see a therapist every other day by myself, which was really weird because I saw 2 therapists, and like the first one they were like, oh hi, I'm gonna be your therapist. I was like, okay, cool. And then the other one called me back, they were like, hi, I'm gonna be your therapist. I was confused, but yeah. Anyways, what was I gonna say? So pretty much the first week came, it was pretty good. The lunches were awful, but we got pizza Friday, and like that was pretty chill. So then the next week came, and I still wasn't at school, and some people texted me, where were you? Most people didn't. I do have a twin brother. He did know a little bit why I was gone, and he kind of told a few people who like asked about me why I was gone, which everyone was like very nice about it. But anyways, so the next week I like still went to the program and stuff, and basically they have things called transition days. So, and it is for when you go back to school. So you would go back to school. I went back to school Thursday, and then I went back Friday to basically discuss how school went. So pretty much the rest of the week went normal, you know, it was really chill. We had a good time. Me and my little squad there. By the way, the big thing there is like you can't exchange numbers, like you can't hang out with anyone from the program, but no one literally listened to that. But anyways, basically I had my transition day Thursday, and it went so well. Pretty much people were asking me like, where the hell were you? And at first I like didn't respond, I just kind of ignored them, and then I was like, oh, I was in a program. And then it kind of progressed near the end of the day where I was like, I was basically at a day mental hospital that's not at an actual hospital. And some people kind of knew what the program was because they knew other people who did it, but yeah, I really didn't want to edit this, but the amount of times I've had to stop to get a drink or coughing because I feel like I'm getting sick, so probably I'm gonna have to edit this. My teachers were extremely great about it. They didn't give me any work to work on while I was there. They just wanted me to focus on getting better, and everyone was just very nice about it. And yeah, I don't want to cry, oh my god. Just people were extremely supportive of the people who knew where I was, which I very much appreciated. And yeah, that's basically my story. I used to miss so much school because I would have really bad depression and anxiety, but you know, now we good, for the most part. And I wouldn't say we good, but I'd say we're getting there. So yeah, that's my story. I know it's not like the most crazy thing ever, and I did leave some things out that I just don't feel comfortable putting on the internet. But yeah, hopefully this video helped you, or helped explain where I was. Also, this is like kind of unrelated, but before I went into the program, I like went through my channel and like deleted a ton of videos that I didn't like, or I wasn't proud of, and I like kept the ones up that I liked, or I liked filming. But yeah, just in case you're wondering where all my videos went, I hope this helped you. And if it didn't, sorry, I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, I guess. Bye!